Even this Friday, make sure you're in this one too.
Good morning, good evening to wherever you are in the world. You're here with your host, Sabrina Ben Salmi, on the Dream Big Show on the Radio W.O.R.K.S platform. I'm here today with Regan Hillyer. Yay. We've just been spending an amazing few days, may I add. We've literally just broken out the session, so I'm just like on cloud 9. Regan's allowed me to interview her, and we're going to talk about a few things. But one of the things that I've realised since being here is that I'm absolutely taken back how much Regan is in flow, like how present you are, how creative you are, and you're just constantly flowing. And I love the teacher. If you could say hi to me, it's very much for me.
Oh, of course. It's such a pleasure. Hey, guys, it's amazing to be here with you. It's such an honor. And yeah, just really, really, really excited about this conversation. You're such a shining example of someone truly standing in their truth and getting their message out there. So this is just perfect timing.
Oh, it means a lot, heaven. Regan, tell us a bit about what you do. Because some of the people in the UK, and obviously this is a global show, but some of the people, my friends in the UK, just want to get more of you, just hear more about your message to them.
Of course, of course. So the cool thing that I do is I work with artists, leaders, and creators, people with a powerful message, people who know that they have something big to share with the world in whatever way that looks like. And I help them really unleash that in a way where it's done from total ease and flow so that they can literally impact millions of people and make millions of dollars and live their dream life in the process. So there's lots of elements that tie into that, but that's the core of it. Yeah.
So what kind of people tend to come to you with? What are the blocks? What are the common blocks that show up?
The common blocks, yeah, there's a range. I think there's a lot of people that they know that they have something powerful to share, but they don't really have clarity on it. Sometimes they're not sharing their message. Sometimes they are, right? But they're just like, I know there's this deeper level. I know there's more. So they know that they could be stepping into this whole new reality, which is there, but it's like kind of seems hazy or foggy. I think that's one of the biggest things. Yeah.
One of the things I was going to ask, there are some people that are on their journey and they feel like, I kind of know what I need to do. I don't need to hire a coach or a mentor.
Right.
What is the importance of that?
Oh, it's massive. It's everything. I mean, I've spent over $500,000 on education and coaching and mentoring, and I literally don't regret 1 cent of that. Purely because it's got me to where I am today, right? And so in my eyes, you can figure this out yourself and you can do this yourself, but it's going to be a long, hard road. If you're like me and you want to go fast and you want to create just a little bit faster, right? And if you want to create a massive impact in this world and do it in the easiest way possible, just find someone who has those results. Find someone who knows how to get you there faster. Find that mentor, that coach, that person that you vibrate with, and then you simply want to work with them and say, hey, I'm stuck here, or I'd love to do this. And they're going to go, do this, do that, do that. And then you're like, wow. And then you go do it, right? So it just accelerates the process just drastically. Yeah.
Do you know, since we've been here, what I've liked about you is how you simplify processes and how you talk about the story behind the story. Because we're not just speaking about business in the natural sense, like, okay, we've got to do this in such a way. You're constantly talking about flow. And when we're in alignment, things start to flow. And if it doesn't feel good, don't do that. And this has been the common thread since we've been here. It feels so refreshing.
Yeah.
How did you know to come from that space? Do you know?
Yeah, it's a really amazing question. I didn't start from that space, right? So I learned by going down a slightly different path and a path where I created a substantial amount of success. I had $1 million business, but it wasn't created from flow, right? It was created from strategy, from joining the dots, from looking externally on what I should be doing in order to succeed. And I was like, why doesn't this feel right? Like, it should be easier than this. And I want to take it to the next level, but it seems like such hard work. And it wasn't until I started really nailing the inner game and understanding how to tap into flow states, how to really nail manifestation in a beautiful way, that it was like, you can actually create what you love really easily. And of course, you still have to do the work, but all of that's a choice. So for me, it was a journey of self-discovery, but it was also accelerated through coaches and mentors that really woke me up that there was different ways to do things. Yeah.
Excellent. Could you share with the listeners how they can perhaps connect you in various ways? Do you have any products or retreats coming up that you can perhaps share with listeners?
Yeah, definitely. We have a lot going on. I mean, we're here at the Be Your Brand event right now, and this is, it's amazing. It's so much fun. So we have so many people with a powerful message in the room that are here learning and accelerate their brands and get their message out there in a way where you can do this online and do it in a way where you can literally be anywhere in the world and make money and help people, which is so cool. So what we're doing is we're restructuring this event into an academy, right? So a full system, I know, and we're doing this in Australia and in LA. right? And so these events are coming up. So if you're feeling like, man, I feel the pull, I'm ready to do this, I'm ready to play big, I want to be in the room, just send me a message on Facebook. That's the best way to get contact with us. But yeah, we're on all social media platforms. We're everywhere. We take over the internet.
I wonder if you could share some of the systems that work, because I'm literally processing. So
you're doing well. They're like,
it's so exciting. So because you can just go over what we've done. I know we started with activation this morning. That was absolutely phenomenal. We got up this morning and we went out into the open, sun's shining, leaves just behind us, and we were just doing activation.
Yeah.
Why did we start like that?
It's so important. You know, so many people are playing a game where they're just looking to condition their mind, but what they don't realize, which is what we talked on earlier, right, is that everything is stored literally in your body at a cellular level. So you can work from here and you can manifest from here, and it does work and you will get results. But if you want to speed it up, you need to tap into your body system, your physical body. You need to learn how to activate your DNA. You need to learn how to release trauma and fears that are sitting in your cells. You need to learn how to take your intention and ground it into a physical being. So this has been a lot of my journey over the last 6 months around how do we combine the two. You know, I'm running an event in New Zealand coming up called the Soul Remembrance, which is all about a internal game with the physical game and getting your body in alignment with where you need to go.
It's absolutely invigorating when we came from that space and then just sat down on this table, and the energy, just the way the energy was just flowing around the room, the learnings, and it was so instant. Like I know that things are going to process up as we leave. Yeah. What was so interesting for me is that I went out, I couldn't fold my legs. You know, I found it very difficult to sit down because I've never done anything like that.
Right.
But towards the end, I could put my legs up in the air, I could cross my legs around. I was kind of thinking to myself, okay. I was really surprised with the instant change in my body physically. And not only that, it was like how much I'm holding on to. Yeah. So, you know, if you're listening, you know, what are you holding on to? You know, how are you perhaps getting in your own way? Totally. And, you know, who do you need to connect with in order to take those next steps? And, you know, Regan, maybe you can add to that. Is that, like, what could people do if someone's at home right now and they're just kind of listening, thinking, you know, it's okay for you, I don't know this, or I'm not sure how to do that. You know, where could someone start?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the first thing I'd be doing is connecting with your intention or your vision. So it's really important to figure out, what do you actually want to manifest in your life? You know, what are you looking to actually create? Too many people never get what they want because they never decide what they want, right? So it's getting clear on that first. And what does that look like? Okay. The next thing that I like to do, who do I need to become in order to manifest that vision? Who do I need to become? We just did a lot of work on this,
juicy.
Right?
I'm just like, that's the juice.
Right. Who do I need to become in order to step this vision with ease and grace? Higher this happens, right? And then the third step is to take aligned action. It's not enough just really in align with your body, like we just talked about. You actually need to do the do, right? And this is where a lot of the, I guess, tips and tricks come in at this Be Your Brand event, because then you get the strategy to overlay on. You can align and then take the best aligned action, so you can the fastest way possible.
Beautiful. You know, if we can step into your mind and share your internal vision, what's your big dream? You know, the show is called Dream Big.
Yeah.
What is your big dream? I love what you shared with us yesterday about having that plan and then that plan just growing. Right. That was so phenomenal, as opposed to just having a static business plan.
Right.
That works for me because it was a reflection of we're constantly changing. And I've got a business plan that I've done and I've just hidden it away. You know, you might be in that same situation whereby this thing that you've got that resembles your business.
Yeah.
It no longer does, but you've not touched it and thought about updating it. You know, I love the way.
Totally. So I connect with my vision literally on a daily basis. And for me and what I've created, it's very much being in alignment and doing more of the same. So what drives me is how many more people can I impact? You know, I know that I'm here to impact millions of people. And I know that, and you might not be impacting anyone right now, but you are aspiring, you know what, I know that I'm born for more. I know that I'm put here for a reason. So it's tapping into that. So for me, it's how do I do that? How do I do that as quickly as possible? And how do I literally raise individual vibrations so that collectively we raise the vibration of the planet? More and more people evolve and wake up, and collectively the planet starts to shift.
And, you know, it'll be a shame to just think that it's just you. Your team are phenomenal.
Right.
And the people that you've attracted into your space, the reflection that I see, the similarities, I think it's just magical how you've managed to just manifest that co-creative space where you're bouncing off each other. I see the way you lot of just, throughout the day, yesterday when we arrived, like, how did you create that space? People that are starting out in business being like a one-man band and thinking, I want to expand, but it's not just about taking on anybody into the team. How did you get to that magic?
Totally. I mean, I totally started out just with me and my vision. And how do I do it? So a few key things when you're looking at creating a team and creating this beautiful support system around you. Firstly, you want to hire on vision, not their skill set. Okay, so they need to be linked into their vision, not what they're good at. Okay, second thing I'd recommend is hire brilliant people and then find them things to do. Okay, so again, start with the people. This is all I did. I found brilliant people. Many of my team that I now have were clients who were brilliant, and they were like, I love your vision. And it's like, let's go. Right? So you're not creating a role and then trying to fill it with someone. You're finding the person and creating a role around that. That's the next thing. And thirdly, I would say when these people are in the space, this is critical, celebrate them, love on them. We were talking to Bali last year. This year, I don't even know what year it is. at some point recently.
I have no idea, so I can't help you.
Right. But we had immersion retreat, which is only for team, and they come in and they just immerse and like get in like team training. It's literally just them being in the space and celebration and loving on them and spiritual work, like just for them as people. So if you have amazing people, help evolve them personally, right? Not necessarily even for your vision. Work on them, focus on them, and I promise it'll all pour back to you.
Yeah. It certainly works, we've been here, and you can just see the energy, the way they bounce off each other, the way they just seamlessly co-create, and I think that's just astonishing.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
To be honest, there are so many different golden nuggets, but this one's just coming up for me. Vision.
Yeah.
Like how the tribe vision and our vision, different, like I was like, wow, I've done.
Right.
That was phenomenal. That was really phenomenal on how they seamlessly connect. Yeah. Not only how they seamlessly connect, how I was thinking about, okay, what I need to do for me is how much I need for us to live the lifestyle I need to live.
Right.
But actually you just flip that on its head and you just went, actually, what does the tribe need? So you can explain that.
Totally, no, it's awesome. So you kind of what I downloaded and worked out years ago was so many people are focused, right? Which is we have needs and desires and goals and we want to live a certain life. And then they try and create this business to get there. When what's interesting is that if you break it down a little bit differently and turn it on its head, I show people how to firstly connect with their tribe vision for the community that they're creating and the world. So once you've tapped into your tribe vision, then you look at your brand or business vision, right? So you go, well, what do I need to have a vision for in my business, which is going to create this tribe vision, right? And then the last thing you're looking at is your personal vision. And you're still, of course, clear on this and you're calling in what you want and you're holding intention, but you're flipping it. Instead of looking at your personal first, we're looking at the tribe first. So if you do not build your business and your brand, which means you can't not have all of your needs taken care of. Right, so it's really flipping the standard model on its head. Yeah,
we're definitely going to go over that when we get higher on sit kids down. It's so new, it's so refreshing. The key thing is it feels right. It felt like lots of this so much. Some of it I didn't get. I'm just being absolutely honest. I didn't understand, and I was kind of, where does this go? What do I do with it? And how do I become the person in order to be able? But the key thing is it felt right, and I really enjoyed that. So, like I said, Regan, we flew like literally 16 hours. I didn't know the how. All I knew is that we needed to be here. And I think when I saw you both and we arrived, I was shaking because it was just so phenomenal. We knew what we wanted. We wanted to be in this space. Yeah. And just being in this magic, there's a space that you guys hold, and just to be in this creative, magical space, guys, you can't get that through through technology. Yeah. Yes, it's nice for you to hear Regan, but I highly recommend, in any way possible, connect directly. Invest in some courses, if not only for yourself but for your tribe. Often we feel that the message is ours and we own the business. Actually, it's coming through us in order to help those that are at home waiting for our message. And I got that over these last few days. Actually, it's not whether I'm going to give up or not. And I love what I'm doing. But, I do love it like that bit. I'm like, no, I feel that I get in my own way. Right. But at the same time, it's kind of like, there isn't an option. Do I want to do this or not do this? The only option I give myself is like the how. Where am I right now? What's the next step? just being in this ambience. I'm really anywhere in the board, like the whole vibration, like every level is just phenomenal. And Regan, thank you. Thank you for, because everyone has challenges, everyone goes up and down. And thank you for just keep pushing. Had you given up on yourself at any point, we wouldn't be able to experience this, and other people wouldn't be able to experience it. And like I said, we're doing this Stardust movement, and we really hope that at some point we'll be able to take your story around the world with us. But there's a special part of you that's always going to be in our hearts. You've shown being here with my children and sharing your story, your message on this show. It means the world to me, and I really hope you understand that. Thank you is kind of what you say to someone that opens a door, and you go, "Oh, thanks." But in essence, you've opened a door that's invisible. That's amazing. From which I'm just saying, actually, I'm going to step in. I don't know what's on the other side, but I know it's magic. You're a very, very unique person. And I like the fact that you're tapping into the story behind the story as opposed to the story. And I like really do. And is there any message that you'd like us to leave with?
Firstly, thank you. I received all of that beautiful words, and you're such a shining light. And thank you for being here, firstly, and thank you for all the moments where it's been tough and where it's been hard, able to ground back into purpose and vision, and all the moments where you wanted to give up. We see you, and everyone at this event sees you, and it's an honor to have you and your family in space. It really is. And for anyone watching this, I just want you to know that the stuff inside of you is real. What you have to say is important. You're put here for a reason, and it's greater than just doing some work and paying some bills and leaving this planet, like for a reason. And so if you feel that pull, if you're ready to listen to what's inside of you, just know you literally have anything that you desire in your life. You can help as many people as you want, and you can come from a place of flow as well.
And I'm expected to say something after that. How beautiful is that? And I really hope you didn't just hear the message, I hope you felt it. Words are not the first station of our soul. We need to be open to shift, open to change. And just thank you. This feels amazing at what's going on. It feels absolutely amazing. So guys, take the next steps. None of it made sense to myself when I was in this journey. And I'll be sharing more of what we've learned. I'll be sharing more of what we're going to be doing in the next steps. But just take that next step, guys. Okay? So thank you so much, Regan.
You're so welcome.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. And the pleasure. You'll hear this Sabrina Ben Salmi on the Dream Big Show on the Radio W.O.R.K.S platform. This is the founder of Regan Hillyer International. This is Regan Hillyer herself. And, I've put up there the website, so anyone looking for more information, interviews. Are you open to traveling and doing public speaking?
Absolutely, yeah. So if you go through the website, or if you email media@reganhillyer.com,
so really, Regan can visit your town, and share with you face to face. Thank you so much for listening. Yay!
I want to share yours. It's so beautiful.
Oh, my hands are so cold, so I'm just like, oh, wow, you're amazing. I'm just trying to be honest.
So funny.
Wow. Wow. But the two of you together, that's magic. Not taking anything from both of you.
No,
you both own your own space.
Well, that's the thing. It's so powerful. Thank you.
I better do the other because I know you both need to eat.
That's cool.
One part. And this, I just say one part.
Yeah.
Just not two, but
it's Barahona. You say one. It's one for good. So,
brilliant.
Yeah.
Should I go and get one part?
I'll message him. My wife is good.
Yeah.
It's yours.
Energy. No, it's all this energy that's been created.